Today, on Let's Revise, we'll be talking about finding the gradient of a straight line from the equation. The equation you see on the right-hand side of the whiteboard is the equation of a straight line. Y and A are the axes. The M is the gradient. The gradient is the steepness of the line. And C is where the line intersects with the y-axis. To find the gradient of a line, with this one it's quite simple, because if you look at the equation, it's y equals 5x plus 3. Now, m is 5, so 5 is the gradient. Our second question is find the gradient of the line y equals 4 minus 3x. Now, this isn't in the form y equals mx plus c, but it's close enough, because it's minus 3x. So really it's y equals minus 3x plus 4, it's just they haven't written it like that, so that we don't lose the minus. So the gradient is minus 3. The third one is sort of harder because we have y equals 4x plus 7, but the 4x plus 7 is over 2. So, we have a gradient, 4, because it's before the x, but we have to divide that by 2, which is 2. So the gradient of this particular line is 2. Our fourth question is find the gradient of the line y equals 2, and then in brackets, 4x plus 1. Format is wrong, so we need to fix it. Get it into the form y equals mx plus c. When we expand the brackets, we get y equals 8x plus 2. Take a look at our expanding single brackets episode. Now, because it's 8x, the gradient is 8. So we have found the gradient of this line. I hope that it's helped you with your understanding of gradients. Let's have a look at a few more questions. Have a try at solving question number 5. This equation is not in the right format. The 2 is a problem. So we have to divide by the 2 on both sides, because what we do on one side we must do to the other. So the y equals 4x plus 1 over 2. So we have our gradient, which is 4, but it's over 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 2 is the gradient. We have a session on rearranging formulae, which is definitely worth a watch. Our sixth question is find the gradient of the line 2y equals 5 minus 8x. Now, this is awkward because it, like the other one, it isn't in the right arrangement. So we have to divide both sides by the 2 because what we do to one side we have to do to the other. So it's y equals 5 minus 8x over 2. So our gradient is a -8 because it is next to the x. It's in y equals mx plus c. So the gradient is -8, and divide that by 2 is -4. So the gradient is -4. Our last question, question number 7, is find the gradient of the line 3y equals 5 minus 15x. Have a try at solving that one. It isn't in the right format. It's 3y. We need to get rid of the 3. And because what we do to one side we have to do to the other, it's y equals 5 minus 15x divided by 3. Now, m is the coefficient of x. So the minus 15 here is the coefficient of x. The gradient is the minus 15, but it's divided by 3. So it's -5 is the gradient. I hope that has helped you find the gradient of a straight line from the equation. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time on Let's Revise.